Look, I would love to be an anarchist. You have no idea like how much of a hard on I have for the idea of return to a Mad Maxian style world where we're all in like, interceptors and fighting the mutants of the wasteland.
But give it another 6 months, maybe.
If the oil spill eventually is going to turn that into it.
Yeah, I want to talk about the oil spill. But first, let's get to some music because we're pretty far in the show. We should play some music.
Cool.
This is a band called the Lovesick Nomads. They are touring, but they came through to Savage Rock School recently. They're from Albany, I believe. But check them out. This song is called "Snowy Mountains." And that was the Lovesick Nomads from Albany. What's up, fellas?
How's it going, man?
Much.
Yo, all right, so tell me your names really quick.
I'm Chase.
My name's Dane.
And I'm Dan.
All right, cool. How long you guys been a band?
We've been a band for about 5 or 6 years now. We've known each other since elementary school. And these guys, obviously, being brothers, known each other since birth.
Cool. You guys are from Albany. We're in Blackwood, New Jersey. And it's a pretty long drive. What's that, like 6 hours from here? Maybe more? I don't know, maybe 8 hours?
Yeah, we came from Brooklyn. We played a show there last night. We were on tour.
Where at? What's the name of the place?
Tommy's Tavern.
Tommy's Tavern.
And Greenpoint.
Cool, Greenpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little near Williamsburg. I used to go to school in that area for a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Institute of Audio Research.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a good excuse to live in New York City for 9 months.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, where you guys, what's next on your trip? Where are you going tomorrow?
We have a few days off. So, some things fell through. That's how tour is. But we should be in North Carolina. Is our next gig.
Wow.
14th.
So we got
Some days.
time to hang out on the beach,
How do you guys book a tour nowadays? I assume you don't have an agent or anything. How does it work? What do you do?
These guys.
Spend hours upon hours on the internet, emailing, you make phone calls. Surprisingly, a lot of MySpace. MySpace is obviously outdated, but as far as like people go, no one's on it. But it's really just bands and venues at this point, seems to be.
Try to keep it as DIY as possible. I mean, me and this kid Dan probably sent out 300 or 400 emails each. I mean, it's a lot of no's, a lot of sorry, we can't help you out, but we'll house you, you know. But every once in a while you get a yes, and it always works out in the end. So
Yeah, the general word around the campfire these days is that nobody uses MySpace. Like, nobody uses MySpace anymore, but yet, if you log on, you'll see this activity stream of, like, a shitload of people who just from 5 seconds ago posted something. I know they're there. I know that they're there.
Yeah.
It's becoming more geared towards bands. I don't know. Less and less people use it for, you know,
hanging out.
social type things.
I think Facebook has taken that
Facebook
over,
has
but they
taken
don't
over.
really have it. They're not really suited for music and bands yet.
No.
I don't think they figured that out. So
You guys got MySpace hooked up to the phones or anything? Or, like, how do you...
No, my phone's so
how
crappy.
How do you do
My
it on the
buttons
road?
don't
How do you
work.
check all your stuff?
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
well, obviously we don't advocate buying anything from McDonald's, but
Don't
steal
tell
as
me
much as you
either,
can.
yeah.
No.
I don't know, a few tricks. If you got a McDonald's cup, you can go fill it up at the fountain for free. Dane showed me that one, and just go in, hang out, steal their free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Dumpster dive, do what you gotta do.
yeah.
Cool. What can you tell me about this CD that you guys dropped?
Well, we released this last CD, All Weather, last summer under our old name, Quasar Abode. We just recently changed the name to Lovesick Nomads, but we're still working on getting this CD pushed out. A lot of time spent on getting that recorded. We recorded ourselves in our practice space in our family friend's basement, and then got it mastered by this really nice guy in Vermont. Did all the artwork ourselves. Still trying to push that CD. We also got a new demo that we've been handing out on tour. Stuff like that,
All
new
new
artwork,
songs.
new songs.
Cool. That Snowy Mountains track on the YouTube is what I played on the air. Can you tell me a little bit about what it was like in that room on that day?
That's where we practice. That's their family friend's basement spot. And we had a good friend, Dane knows Justin Hendricks, who has a really nice camera and knows how to edit it. So we set up some nice little, living room light type of deal and just
Not
played.
usually that cozy looking. Maybe it's not cozy looking, but it's...
I mean, 'cause you guys sound really good, but you're such a visual thing. It's so fun to watch. I think like the YouTube thing definitely is a better way to represent it than. Because the sound is good, but it's only half the picture.
Right.
Like I found that when I started putting that on the Facebook, I started to get some responses.
Yeah, I think the music in general these days is more about a live show than it is about selling a CD or.
Like the way it used to be, way back in the day.
Yeah, yeah,
We've
definitely.
Starting to come back circle again.
As a band, you can't put much faith in getting money off a CD. I mean, people get music off the internet. I mean, that's pretty much the main thing nowadays. You can't expect people to want to buy a CD, but that's why the live show is what's going on now. I mean, I think we try to keep a lot of energy on stage so people
Tons of
can.
bands.
Big fan of the Stooges,
Yeah.
Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
That might explain some of it.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, we're gonna start talking about the oil spill and stuff. I'm glad to have you guys on, and
Thank you very
thanks
much,
for coming
Mike.
through.
Thank you.
Why don't you plug your MySpace address or Facebook, whatever you got? How do we find you guys if you're listening?
MySpace.com/lovesicknomads. We got 4 new songs up there. We just recorded before tour. Up for free for download and all that good stuff.
Any friends you want to give a shout out to? Any bands you like?
We really like this band called the Choking Beaver Project.
Choking Beaver Project.
We're buddies
Check them
with
out
them.
too. Buddies check on our friends on MySpace. They're
Zeke
great
Mechanic.
dudes. Yeah, Zeke Mechanic as well. Buddy from home.
It's all in our top friends in MySpace.
Check them out.
Zeke is... Yeah. I think he only has one song up right now, but he has a blog that's wonderful. Free downloads.
Real
so-
quick too, we're working on releasing a split 7-inch with Zeke. Expect that come fall, winter next year. So
His band, actually,
Yeah.
it's The Better Times. They're good.
Excellent. All right, we'll play some of that later. Thanks for coming on, guys. See you later.